The local gym was loud that evening, the sound of punching bags thudding, metal clanging, and cocky laughter echoing through the air. Two young MMA fighters, Brad and Chase, were showing off, knocking down anyone who dared to spar with them. In the corner sat a quiet man, mid-40s, gray at the temples, his eyes tired but calm. His name was Jack Turner, a single dad and an Army veteran who worked double shifts as a mechanic just to keep the lights on and his little girl in school. He wasn't there to fight, only to fix the gym's broken water heater. But when Brad noticed him sitting there, covered in grease and wearing worn-out boots, he sneered. "Hey old man, you looking to watch real men fight, or are you just too scared to step in?" Jack simply smiled. "Just doing my job, son. Carry on." But that only made them angrier. Brad threw a glove at him. "Come on, hero. Let's see what those army skills are worth. 10 minutes in the cage. You win, we'll pay your bill for the heater. You lose, you mop the floor for a week." Jack looked at them, two men half his age, built like tanks, and sighed. "Boys, I'm not here to fight. I've seen enough of that for one lifetime." The crowd of gym-goers started to laugh. Phones came out. Someone whispered, "He's scared." That word, scared, it didn't bother Jack. But when one of them said, "Bet his kid's ashamed of him," something changed in his eyes. He slowly stood up, removed his jacket, and said quietly, "All right. 10 minutes. But don't say I didn't warn you." The bell clanged. Brad charged like a bull, swinging wild. Jack didn't move, just sidestepped, calm as still water. Years of military combat training kicked in, controlled breathing, precision, restraint. A jab to the ribs. A sweep to the legs. In less than 30 seconds, Brad was flat on the mat, gasping for air. Chase jumped in without warning. 2 against 1. Jack ducked a hook, grabbed Chase's arm, twisted, and with a soft thud, the younger fighter was down too. The crowd went silent. The so-called old man hadn't even broken a sweat. Jack looked around and said quietly, "You don't need to break people to prove you're strong. Real strength's about control, and knowing when not to fight." Brad sat up, humiliated but shaken. "Who the hell are you?" Jack sighed. "U.S. Army. 22 years. Special Forces. Lost a few brothers overseas. Came home, started over. Raising my daughter now. Just trying to fix heaters, not egos." The gym fell completely silent. Even the sound of the punching bag stopped. Jack helped both men to their feet, his hand steady, his tone kind. "No hard feelings, son. We all got something we're fighting. Just make sure it's not the wrong battle." Brad sat up, humiliated but shaken. "Who the hell are you?" Jack sighed. "U.S. Army. 22 years. Special Forces. Lost a few brothers overseas. Came home, started over. Raising my daughter now. Just trying to fix heaters, not egos." The gym fell completely silent. Even the sound of the punching bag stopped. Jack helped both men to their feet, his hand steady, his tone kind. "No hard feelings, son. We all got something we're fighting. Just make sure it's not the wrong battle." Weeks later, the same gym hosted a charity event. Fight for the Fallen. Raising money for veterans with PTSD. Brad and Chase organized it themselves. And standing beside them, wearing a proud smile, was Jack Turner. When asked why they did it, Brad said into the mic, "Because one man showed us what real courage looks like, not in the ring, but in life." Jack just nodded, looking toward the audience where his little girl sat in the front row, clapping harder than anyone that night. Jack locked up his tools, walked his daughter home, and smiled at the stars. He'd fought countless battles, in war, in life, and within himself, but this one, the quiet victory of kindness over ego, meant the most. Because in the end, the toughest fighters aren't the ones who throw punches. They're the ones who teach others to put their fists down and their hearts forward. Moral: true strength isn't about domination, it's about compassion, respect, and knowing when to fight for peace instead of pride.